2 shots in the head, he's in.
My name's George Lambert with Mountain Music and Mules, and this was one of the craziest hunts that I've ever been a part of. It started with multiple bear and ended with a crazy bear that ended up taking multiple collars off of my hounds. Take a moment, hit the like, hit the subscribe. All them little things help my channel. I'll talk more about the Garmin collars near the end of the video. Well, it's definitely a bear track. I gotta figure out where it left the road at. I see decent here, so I'm gonna basically just ride right up the road, see if I can figure out where this bear left the road. We decided to abandon that track. I don't think I caught it on camera, but we determined it was a sow and a cub, so obviously we didn't want to mess with them. Basically, it's better off just to not bother. So anyway, I'm headed on around this road, and I'm gonna start heading up on the mountain and start walking through, probably get up on the mountain, walk through some thickets and stuff, try to get a bear up. Well, I'm gonna I think I figured out a ridge I want to pull up. It ain't real thick, but when you get topped up, you're at some good bear territory. So I'm gonna get the dog collars on and go try to find this bear. Ready to go hunting, guys? Alright, I didn't get it on camera, but little turn of events. I was collaring up the dogs, got them all collared up, and I was getting ready to basically getting stuff together, gonna start taking a walk or whatever. And I was in the process of talking to Corey. He's on the other side of the mountain. He already has dogs trailing. He had just left his truck and got on track pretty quick. So, but anyway, I was talking to him, and through all that, I happened to notice my dogs had done left the truck there and went over the side of the ridge and started barking. Everything went, my old dogs also, and they're all opening or barking. So I'm assuming it's right, but whatever the case, they are trailing. So we'll see. I'm driving around the road trying to get right above them so I can listen to them, hear them, and we'll see what they come up with. Well, dogs shoved down and got hung up on the river. So, and it is cold this morning, so I don't blame them at all for not crossing it. Basically, we have got the dogs back, tried to find the track on this side of the river and can't find it. So, don't know what happened really. I don't know, we just can't find it. This river splits, and there's a little part of the split that he might have walked over and went up the split where we can't get to it without getting soaking wet. So, we're assuming that's the way he went. Basically, in this cold and everything, we're gonna give up fooling around this river, I believe. Corey's still got some dogs gone, so head over there, help him see what's going on, and try to get another bear treat. All right, I haven't updated the camera for a little bit here, but we was always checking a couple roads. We're getting, of course, it's plenty cold. I think it was like 13 or 14 here this morning. So Corey started walking in one point here. George, I think it was Gary, started walking in over here. And I was on my way to a spot to walk in, but Corey, pretty much, I think as soon as he started, got on one trailing, and he just hollered and said his is starting to pick up, starting to get a little bit better scent now going. So I think I'm gonna hold off walking in, see if we can hang around here a little lower, just give him a hand here in case he needs some help, and also if he comes down closer or whatever, put some more dogs on it for him. Man, that was an eventful moment. I didn't have a camera running at all. I just come around, turn the road, and it was 4 bears standing in the road. One of them went down one way and 3 of them went the other way, so I put dogs on them. We'll see if they tree them or not, but they should. So we'll see what happens. That was crazy. I mean,
Expect to sometimes see one cross the road, but not 4 of them standing in the road. Well, that didn't take long here. I don't know if you can hear in the background here or not, but yeah, we're only like 350 yards from them right now. They treed as soon as they went up out of here. So, all right, ready to leave the truck now. Yeah, from right here where I'm standing at, they're 190 yards from the truck here, so should be a pretty easy, quick walk to them. But anyways, Dad went ahead, walked over, took one of his pups up there, get in where he can start seeing one. But I'm waiting on a couple other guys coming around here that they want to go in and see bear. So as soon as they get around here, I'm gonna start up here. Back up. Alright, well, got all the dogs caught up now. We're headed back to the truck. You can see the trucks right down there. This is only right at 200 yards from the truck where we retreated, so we can't complain too much. He was a smaller one, but now I think we'll go get out here so we can go help Corey. He's still got one, I think, trailing. I haven't talked to him yet, so he might have jumped it up by now, but just see if we can find him, help him out something.
Alright, well, I got in the truck, got these dogs caught up, and I'm gonna head around the other side of the mountain and figure out what Corey and my cousin them are doing. Yeah, the way it sounded is cousin them just got back from a tree. Corey's got one dog way out in the middle, kind of nowhere, and it's running. It seems like it's got a bear jumped up and moving, and just hasn't caught it yet. So whatever the case, I'm gonna head around there, and if I can get in there and help Chief, which is Corey's dog, I can get in there and get a few more dogs to help him out and just see if we can catch this bear. So. Well, I am getting on around here towards where these where Corey's dogs are running. I'm getting there. They're coming right towards this road where I am. So we'll see.
way back here, the way he crosses in there, one of us might have to get back around and get out the or something. So I stayed back to see what's gonna be going on.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. It looks like he's going to cross right here in these switchbacks.
Alright, you think he's gonna cross before you get down there?
Yeah, I just crossed the top, and I think he's going to cross in that second switchback going down, somewhere in there.
Okay, yeah, I see him. Alright, yeah, he's gonna cross it, yeah.
If y'all can tell how steep or how this terrain is, but going down a pretty good incline. It's just this road over here, I can't make no time.
I think it's gonna be pretty nasty coming back out here also. I'm not too far behind you, I'm at the first switchback here.
Alright, I missed him. He just crossed, but I'm getting ready to pull up to him. He just crossed here. The dogs ain't even winded the track yet. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Now the dogs are rolling. Now they got her straightened out. It took us a minute when we put on it.
Whoa! Much for that.
It is slick. Watch it turn. He might slide into you. I better pull up. All right, we're getting turned around. So we just turned these dogs loose, and they didn't go 800-900 yards and caught this bear, but he's not treeing. He's staying on the ground, so I ain't sure what all we're gonna get into. This road is, we had ice a little while back, and then this little bit of snow on top of it, so it is slick. Thank goodness it's froze solid. If it starts getting a touch of a melt onto it, it's gonna be bad.
All right, we're trying to make it over here. These roads are solid sheet ice. Me and George has chains, but Dad don't. So right now we're trying without chains, and so far so good. We got a couple really slick spots come up. Let's see what happens here.
me, if it gets so bad to put chains on, you shouldn't be there to start with. That's true, Jeff. That's why I didn't bring any.
Alright, that went a lot better than I expected. Honestly, we never even had to put chains on, but boy, you can tell it was slick a couple times there. Man, we're trying to decide what to do here. These dogs got it all baited up and they're just walking it, just barely. They're actually probably going slower than a walking speed for us. They're actually a couple times just throwing trees moving, so trying to decide what to do, how to get to them. We're like 2.5 miles from us now. It's kind of a pain. Anywhere where they're at, it's like no easy way to them. So if we, I mean, the probably thing that we do is just straight up top of the mountain we're at now, try to get right there at them. But the time it'll take us to go 2.5 miles to them, it's hard to where they will go. So we're trying to just get a game plan together and see which way we'll go and what they will do.
Alright, we're gonna go out the top here. They're showing treed, but they are still moving. They're just moving really, really slow. So we're gonna, I don't think we'll be able to catch them, but I feel kind of helpless here in the truck.
Alright, I understand.
We are getting ready to hit into this, so I gotta get some clothes moved around, take some stuff, because it's getting late in the evening, so we're probably gonna be dark coming out. You got light, because we're allowed to be in the dark.
I'm gonna dress down a tiny bit more. I'm gonna take this vest off, because once we get walking, I'm gonna roast in that. I know, it's freezing.
Yeah, I think I only brought one water.
I got one water and a Gatorade. So, anyways, now we're starting in here. Trying to get, hey, you got any cough drops with you?
I think so.
Okay, if you got a couple. Trying to hurry up and get in here to these dogs. It is freezing for all the snow stuff. Plus, it's getting a little bit later in the evening, so trying to get in here, get back out before it gets dark on us.
But we are headed up. Have you already told them what's going on, Jeffrey? Alright, it's what Jeffrey said. Well, we are still about 1.5 miles away, but we're catching a little bit of a break. The dogs have, they're just baying the spare on the ground and they're walking very slowly, but they're coming towards us instead of going away. So that's helping out tremendously for us trying to catch up with them. So anyway, down here we're having to walk in ice and snow. It's basically ice and then snow covering it, so it's a pain in the tail. But all right, me and Jeffrey were hoofing it getting in here, and we're down. If you're familiar with the alphas, they go from mileage down to yardage once you get close enough, you know, within basically 1/2 mile. So we just clicked into the yardage. So we started off at right at 2.5 miles.
We're down like 700, 800 yards now from them. But sweating like crazy. It's freezing in here.
Went exactly the wrong way.
Blowing straight towards them. Well, that's definitely a bait bark.
Yeah. Well, come here, stop putting shells in the goat. Me and Jeffrey's gotta get in a little closer and figure out what we're doing. The wind is totally wrong. And getting into a walking bay like this, it won't work with the wind like this. So I ain't sure what we're gonna do yet. I'm gonna go and jump to a fresh battery too.
I should have a fresh one in my.
We're gonna go ahead and stop and get some shells in these guns. We gotta really play the wind now. Bear's coming right towards us. We're gonna top over a knob.
through the hollow. Right there, see him? You got your gun, just
Ready?
two shots in the head, he's down. Man, it worked out perfect this here. Both me and George went a shot just to make sure of it. And I said both of them was headshots, so he never even knew we was around. It worked out great.
We're gonna get the dogs off this, and then we gotta figure out how to start getting it out of here. All right, come on, Manny, come on.
Come on, y'all.
Manny, come on. Dudley, come on. Dudley, Manny, come on. Good girls, come on. Come on, big girls. Dudley, come on. Come on. Cindy, come on, y'all. Okay, so basically Jeffrey and I were checking the dogs and realized they were missing multiple Garmin collars. I ended up having to hike way on the top of the mountain to just basically try to find and figure out what was going on and what had happened. The couple collars that I found that evening all had bite marks or broken buckles or both. I don't have it in this video, but we ended up going back the next day and trying to round up the rest of the collars. Personally, can see it happening to one hound, you know, lose a collar or something like that. But is it just coincidence or crazy bear that 4 collars in one day get ruined or broke? I'm still not sure of the technique that the bear used. If any of you guys have ever had it happen, leave me a comment, or if you have any ideas, leave me a comment below.
All right, well, it's mostly dark now, it's electrified, but we just finally made it back to the truck with the bear and then bringing the dogs up behind us. So, been a long day. We still have a few more dogs to get up and catch out here, so hopefully we'll get them up here in a little bit. But
check out my other videos. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and hit the little bell notification, and it'll let you know when I put another video up. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.